Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my March TBR chosen by Dart Attack. So, the first thing we normally do in these videos is go through how my previous month went. Basically, I am filming this really early. It is the 18th of February, so there are still 10 days left of the month. But there are also other circumstances going on that will mean I will almost certainly not finish my February TBR. Thus far, I have actually not read a single book off my February TBR, I don't think. No, I've not actually finished one of them. I am in the middle of one of them, which is Battle Royale, and I do intend to read more. We'll go through it in detail in a minute. But I will say now, in case you don't want to see the whole thing of how I'm making this work, I am calling this month a win. That may sound really stupid. I will explain how I'm making it work in a second. But also due to the circumstance change, which I will very briefly mention here, which is, if you are seeing this video, it is likely the reason I'm filming it so early is because I might be getting surgery tomorrow. If you are seeing this video, that is probably what happened, because that's why I'm filming it so early. If I don't get surgery tomorrow, I may well refilm this in daylight, hence the lighting being bad. We're using box lights because it's the best I can do, but it's really difficult for moving the camera so much, so apologies for the lighting in this video. I'm trying my best. But if you're seeing this version, it probably means I am having surgery tomorrow on the 19th of February. There is a slight chance not. Editing Maddie will come in here if I just really like this version and I didn't have the surgery. But that is why I'm filming this so early. And obviously that's going to have a significant impact on how much I read in the last 10 days of the month. I don't know which way it's going to impact it yet. It may impact it in that I have 10 days off from work where I can read loads. It also may impact it in the sense that I'm feeling utterly rotten and don't want to read anything. I will just say I am completely fine. I'm not going to get into the details of why I'm having surgery in this video. I do have a vlog that will go up at some point where I do explain the whole thing. I am fine though, no need to worry, all is good. But therefore, I need the reward. I just need that right now. I'm calling it a win. I've had so much fun planning how these rewards are going to work. I just want to. So calling it a win. But let's go through the books I read and how we're making this work as a win. So this stack here was my official TBR for the month, and I will just grab the stack from over here. These are the books I've read. You will notice none of the same books on those two stacks. I am currently in the middle of Battle Royale, so I will finish that before the end of the month. I will likely finish Love in English as well, and there is also a decent chance I will get to The Traitor's Blade, which wasn't on this TBR, but comes before this book, so I need to read that one first, so, you know, kind of almost calling this one a win. So, let's explain how I am classing this as a win considering I read none of these. These two, Battle Royale and Love in English, I am classing as read because by the end of February I will have read them. So that's fine. And then the other three I was meant to read, basically we are going to reassign the prompts. So one of them was BookTube Rec. Originally that was the mime order. That is switching to The Bear and the Nightingale. Absolutely a BookTube Rec. Wouldn't have read it if it wasn't for BookTube. So that is replacing the mime order. So that's that prompt ticked off. The next prompt was Gift, which was meant to be The Space Between Worlds. It is becoming Cody. This was very kindly gifted to me by Erin. Yes, Erin. So that's going in for Gift. And then the final one is Told to Read, which was Night's Shadow. And I kind of want to switch it for Traitor's Blade, honestly, which I've not read yet, because I was told to read the whole series, so that completely works. But I've not got to it yet, so just in case, Frost Heart would also work. I was absolutely told to read this. So normally, I'm not allowed to switch out books for the prompts. This is absolutely a one-off that I'm allowing myself to switch it out. Don't worry, not going to become a regular thing. But, you know, with possible freaking surgery, I'm letting myself off with literally everything. So, by winning this month, questionable, that does mean I get a reward. So, rewards, this is kind of new. What I've done is I've gone through your comments and got some ideas on my own, and I have this jar, lots of pieces of paper in it, and these are all different, like, rewards. Some are really great, some are, like, kind of cool. I am also having a thing that if I complete reading my TBR 3 months in a row, so if I complete my March TBR, at that point, this gets cleared. For those who don't know, this is actually relevant right now. This is a track of which colours I've hit how many times. When I hit a colour 3 times, I add a throw. The tally will be here so you can actually see it. Also, look, drawing pins in it so I can reuse it. Thank you to people who suggested this. Brilliant idea, going to make my life easier. But anyway, when I've completed my TBR 3 months in a row, that gets completely cleared. So if I do that in March, that will happen, but not today. So instead, we have a mug of rewards. Also, this is gonna become my bullseye mug. My bullseye was never that interesting, so whenever I hit a bullseye, I also choose out of this mug, is the new plan. So I get rewards. And as I said, varying goodness. If you have any more reward ideas, please drop them down below. I think I have about 10, but I would love more. But let's do this. Let's see what reward I get. Okay, going with this one. I have no idea what they are. On black paper. Ooh, yay, okay. So this says safe to 4. This is going to help me this month. Basically what this means is, in effect, an extra row is added to my tally. I can hit any color 4 times and then add a throw instead of 3. So that is really gonna help me this month, actually. Brilliant. We're gonna go with that. Okay, so that is my reward, safe for 4. Not sure I really deserve it, but I'm taking it anyway. Especially as my TBR for March is just horrendous. But again, the first week of March is gonna be an absolute mess, possibly. So I think keeping it limited might not be a bad move. I say that. I have like 17 books I want to read in March, so watch me try and fail anyway. But I think it is now time to get on with the throws. Final thing before we do the throws is book club books. I would just quickly mention at the beginning in case they don't end up on my Dow's Tech TBR. Firstly, for FAES and Gaze, we are reading A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. This is an LGBT sci-fi fantasy book club. If you want to join us, links down below, but that is our March book. And then for the Burned Books Club, which is a dystopia book club I host with Spoops over at Spoopy Hole, our March and April book is The Day of the Triffids. So I won't be reading it in March, I'll probably read it in April, so it's closer to the live show. But again, links to all of that down below. There are Discords, there's Twitters, join us for both, it would be great. Okay, so time to replace the prompt. What I think we ended up light orange. Yeah, after my amazing aim of last month of light orange. Okay, so let's do this. Starting off with a big old shuffle, hopefully without dropping them, speaking of. And then we'll pick one somewhere right from the middle. Also, it's probably worth saying that like every month I am going to start off with 5 throws. That's my starting point. I'm not intending to cap it, especially as I've got the reward of 4. Hopefully it'll mean I don't get too many extras, but we will see. There are always the triples on the board to make my life difficult. But 5 is where we're starting. And yeah, that's how many throws we're hoping to get, how many books we're hoping to end up with. Okay, with all of that, onto the first throw. Okay, the first throw. I'm really excited for this. Also, yes, I'm in a nice top and leggings. It's the mood of the day. Leave me alone. I'm not really aiming at all because like I'm still really safe on any of the colors. So what I didn't explain, I'll very quickly explain with the safe to 4 thing, is basically it's kind of only for this video. So any color today that hits 4 is like a double, but then at the end of this video that will not be a thing anymore. If I have a color that's on 3 at the end of this video, obviously by going back down to 3 next time that would automatically add me throws, which doesn't work. So I'll just take that back down to 2 to make it the same. But if it's on 2 or 1, it stays there. It's just the 3s will get minimized. So obviously otherwise if I have like 10 colors on 3 by the end of this video, then I automatically add 10 throws at the beginning of the next one, which makes no sense. So 3s will be just knocked down the shelf, but it'll make sense when I do it. Trust the process. I swear there is some logic behind what I'm doing, even if not much. Let's just get on with this first throw because I've been filming for way too long for not having thrown anything. So let's do this. I'm not aiming, just anywhere. Bullseye would be hilarious. Let's go. Double red. Okay. I remember what red is because we had a controversy last time, so I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, so I remember red because it's -1. I got this right at the end of the last video and didn't want to use it, so I put it back on the board. This means 1 less throw. I also don't really want to use it this month because I really want to have the 5 throws. However, I am keeping it in the bank. If by the end of this video, I've only got 5 throws, that's fine. This will just go back into the stack and be used whenever it fits next. If I get above 5 and I want to, I will at that point be like, nope, okay, we're done here. And I can basically use this as like a get out of jail free card a bit later. So it's kind of like going in my back pocket for later, if that makes any sense. Okay, sorry, I've not turned the camera back around, but we're going to choose another prompt to replace it, and then we're going to do the next throw. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I have also added 2 marks against red. I promise when we next turn back around, you'll see that. Okay? So, second throw. Really want to get a book this time. Let's see what we're going for. Again, not really aiming because I don't know where to aim, so dark green it is. Okay, and the prompt on dark green is hyped. Okay, I can make that work. Okay, so I've put the mark against dark green, and you can see the ones against red at the top there as well. But the prompt I got was hyped, which I am going to fulfill with A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. This book is extremely hyped at the moment, especially on Twitter. It's one of my most anticipated releases of the year. As I said, it's the FAES and Gaze book club pick for March. So we're starting off easy, book I need to read, we're sorted. I'm trying to think of how to explain this book. I don't know great detail about the plot and I want to keep it that way. I know it's an urban fantasy, I know it has fae, and it has like an underground like gambling ring and gangs and stuff. It sounds really, really interesting. Lots of mythical creatures, so much queer rap, like so many different types of queer rap. I think there's like gender fluid characters, I think there's an ace character, there's a pan character, lots of same-sex relationships. I'm hyped, I'm here for it, it sounds phenomenal. That's the first book on my TBR and I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's replace the prompt and see what is going back onto the board in the place of the dark green prompt. I need to stop shuffling these so well, it's just making it awkward for me. Let's go with this one. On to throw 2, I guess, kind of. Okay, my third attempt, but to get me my second book, I'm not really aiming other than not dark green at this point, I guess. So, anywhere? I've got a lot on at the moment and aiming is kind of not my priority, so we're just throwing, we're having fun, we will see what happens. Let's just throw. Outer bullseye. I didn't think this through. I have things for my inner bullseye. Do I just get a reward for this? Does that count? Do I get a reward? I don't know. Outer bullseye used to mean that I could take a prompt I'd already got and remove it, but I've only had one and I like it. So for now, do I get a reward? No, for now I'm gonna leave it and just like not claim anything. Let me know down in the comments what you think I should have for outer bullseye. Inner bullseye will be the rewards. If you have suggestions for outer bullseye, please let me know because I don't know what to do with that anymore. This is the problem with redesigning your game later, is you run into troubles like this, but we're gonna carry on anyway. Okay, attempt number 2 at getting a second book. Let's see what we get. Purple. And the prompt on purple is, oh gosh, page number. Okay, I got page number, I'm terrified of this prompt. I am changing it a little bit from last time I did it, just to make it easier. Basically what this is I go on a random number generator and I type in, I think 100 to 600 is the boundaries, and I generate a number, and then I have to pick a book with a page number close to the number coming up. I'm kind of doing that when I'm doing it in 50-page blocks. So if I got like 120, the book would have to be between 100 and 150. If I got 261, it'd be between 250 and 300. Just to make it easier, instead of having to like go through a million books, I'd have to find one in like the right range. So I'm gonna grab my phone, we're gonna do a random number generator, and hopefully get not too huge a book, because none of the books I wanna read this month are huge. So, hoping for not too big. It doesn't need to be tiny, just not too big. Okay, so I've got my random number generator up there, got my numbers put in, and we're gonna hit generate and see what we get. 128. Okay. Do I have any books between 100 and 150 pages long? Let's find out. Okay, so I just checked and I actually have 2 books, both of which I was quite keen to read this month, which fall into the 100 to 128 category. This is like 100 and like 120, this is like 115. So I'm gonna go with the one that's a little bit closer, and I'm gonna read An Empress of Salt and Fortune by Guy Beau, and I'm really excited about that. And, you know, small book, not going to complain about that. That number generator really had my back there. So this is The Empress of Salt and Fortune. I can't remember much about what it's about. It's a Tor novella, Love Me a Tor novella, and I think it's someone like recounting their story to this character named Bunny, and I think like a handmaiden to a princess? Maybe it's set in Imperial, oh, it's set in an empire reminiscent of Imperial China. Yeah, Rabbit's a handmaiden, and this is a feminist high fantasy. Okay, I'm here for this. Everyone loves it. I'm really excited. The sequel's out and I want to read that too. So that's gone on my TBR and I'm very happy about it. Okay, as always, replacing the prompt, big shuffle, and we will go with, I don't know, this one. It's a weird one today because it's going really well, and obviously I don't want to make my March TBR too big, but there's also a little bit of me that's like, we like the drama, we like the fun, and this is like too safe. So, I mean, I bet you I will regret saying that now, but let's get a third book and see what happens. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Okay, triple dark orange, so I will be adding a throw to dark orange. Let's see what the prompt is. I will be adding a throw to dark orange. I will be adding a throw. Let's see what the prompt is. The prompt is buddy read. Okay, so yeah, exactly as predicted. I said I wanted drama. So we got drama and I got a double on a colour. I got a triple on a colour that was already on 2. So I am adding a throw. Let's just, was it dark orange? Yeah, let's put these in. There we go. That's really wonky. It'll work. Oops. Oh well. The prompt that got me is buddy read. And am I stretching this? Absolutely. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. So the book I am choosing is As Far As You'll Take Me by Phil Stamper. This I am reading as part of a Instagram tour for Pride Book Tours. Their Instagram tour is running from, oh, what date does it start? Somewhere towards the end of February to the 10th of March. And I know that because I am on the 10th of March and I'm really looking forward to this. It's one of my most anticipated releases of the year. It's a YA contemporary about this guy, Marty, who is kind of trying to escape his life in America and comes over to London to go to like an orchestral summer school thing, which I'm here for. I love orchestras. I was in orchestras most of my way through school, and I played flute, which is woodwind. He plays oboe, which is also woodwind. I feel an affinity to him and I like it and I'm excited, and it's going to be queer. Is this officially a buddy read? No, but a lot of us will be reading it all at the same time because like this copy literally arrived today and the tour starts in like a week. So we're all going to be reading it around the same time, and Steph is the day before me. So basically I'm just going to tell her to tell me when she's reading it and I'll read it at the same time as her, and then it's a buddy read. So I'm making this a buddy read so I can get it on my TBR. That counts. But also thank you to Pride Book Tours for setting this up and to Bloomsbury for sending me this copy. I am beyond hyped to read it as I loved Phil Stamper's first book, so very excited to read his second. Okay, and choosing the next prompt, I don't know why I'm so excited about adding a prompt this month. Like, it's not going to do me well, but it's fun and I really want the drama and the excitement right now, so why not? And we are going to add a bit more shuffling. This one. That's the wrong way. This one. Fourth throw. Am I aiming? No, not really. We're still just throwing. I'm just having fun today. It's all I have the brain capacity to do, so let's just go. Dark orange again. Apparently I'm drawn to dark orange today. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't add anything. So let's see what the prompt is. Ooh, okay. The prompt for this one is colour. And I'm very excited for this. Okay, explaining what colour is. So colour, I'm gonna go get my dart off the dartboard, throw it again, and whatever colour it lands on, I have to try and find a book that's like a similar colour, and I have to read that one. So that's what we're doing. I'm kind of hoping it goes towards orange again, because I have a lot of orange books I need to get to this month. Okay, let's see what colour we're going for. Now I'm really not aiming. Now it's just complete luck. Yellow. Okay, I know what I'm doing for this. Not sure it counts, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, so for the prompt of colour, I did get yellow, as you can see, and I don't have any books that are fully yellow that I really want to read. So doing the typical slightly stretching it, and I'm choosing First Become Ashes by K.M. Sparrow, which you will notice is like a pale green, but the birds on it are very much yellow. So I'm counting it, whether I should or shouldn't, because this is my most anticipated book pretty much of the year. So I want to read it, so it's on the list. This is by K.M. Sparrow, who wrote Docile, which was one of my favourite books of 2020. So I'm very excited, and this is a dark urban fantasy story following a guy who has spent his whole life as part of this basically cult, being told that if he tortures himself and puts himself through hell, that he will get magic. And then he's told that that may not be true, but I think he continues it, and I don't know, I'm really, really excited. And this was sent to me by Tor. It does come out on the 6th of April. And I will probably be doing like a whole dedicated video reading this because I am so highly anticipating it. So that's my March TBR, and I'm thrilled about it. Also, how many of you saw me get yellow and were just like, oh my god, is she gonna choose XX? No, I'm not gonna choose XX right now. I am reading it this year though, I promise. And also to those of you who've been like commenting on my videos saying, when are you reading this? Thank you. Please keep doing it. You are extremely helpful and I need those reminders. So genuinely thank you. Okay, and adding a prompt back onto the board on dark orange again. As I said, very drawn to orange today it seems. What are we doing? This one. On to throw 5, which is not the last throw, which I'm quite happy about because I want to keep playing. Okay, throw number 5, no real preamble, let's just do it. I don't know where I'm aiming, but like bluey, pink, purple, somewhere up there I think. Let's go and see. Did I just miss? Is that a miss or a double? Ooh, it's a miss. Okay, it was a miss, only just, but it was a miss. So I've added that pin and we're gonna throw again. So let's try it again, still aiming for that same kind of bluey, purpley, pinky area though. Dark blue, let's see what it is. Oh my god. I cannot believe this just came up right now. This is the universe responding to me wanting drama. This has come up once before, and I don't know if you will remember what it means. I am going to go and take every single prompt off the board and replace it with a new prompt. All the ones on there are going to go back in the stack, so there is always a chance that one of them may go straight back on. But let's go do that. Ah, that's crazy. Oh my god, I did not expect this level of drama. Let's go see what was on there. I'm gonna go grab them and tell you what was on there. Okay, so quickly what was on there. On purple, we had Beautiful Cover. On pink, we had Standalone. On red, we had Double Up, which would be I'd throw 2 darts and then I'd have to like fit both prompts into that one book. On dark orange was Friend Pick, which I'm sad's coming off. I really wanted to use that. On light orange is Anticipated. On yellow is Continue Series, which I'm quite glad is gone. On green was Award Winner, which I'm also quite glad is gone. On dark green was 2 times, which is where I throw it and then I have to pick 2 books for whatever the prompt is. And then finally on light blue was Hard Hitting. So a good mixture that's just come off. I'm gonna go put these all in a stack, reshuffle. I'm literally just gonna pick out 10 prompts. They're gonna go in that same order. I'm not gonna show you picking every single one because it takes ages. I promise you I am picking them properly though. And then stick them back on. I'll quickly come back and like hold up each one in order so you know what's on the board though. Okay, so I've just gone and picked them all, obviously blindly like always. I just didn't want to show it because it took so long the first time I did this. So I'm gonna be looking at the board to get the colors in the right order, but here we go. This is going on purple. This is going on pink. This is going on to red. This is going on to dark orange. This is going on to light orange. This one for yellow. This one for light green. And for dark green. And light blue. And finally, replacing the one we just took off, which was Substitute. This one's going on dark blue. I'll go put all of those on and then we'll throw again. Okay, throwing again to get me a 5th book. I don't even begin to know where to aim now. So anywhere will do. Light orange it is. Light orange is, ooh, this is a really fun one. Okay, so the one that just came up is one I've been waiting for ages and I have no idea how easy this is gonna be. And it's this, but it's because I couldn't fit the whole thing on one card. Basically, the last letter in the title of the previous book I picked has to be the first letter in the title of the book I'm picking next. So the last book I picked was First Become Ashes. So I'm looking for a book starting with S. I can do that surprisingly easily. So this is definitely working in my favor in that the graphic novel series I'm currently in the middle of is Saga. Yes, I'm putting small books on my TBR. I know, I wanted more throws, but like, I also don't want to kill myself, so Saga Volume 5, for anyone who doesn't know what Saga is, it is an adult graphic novel series. It is sci-fi, and it follows these 2 people from warring races who fall in love and have a child, and both their races kind of hate them for being kind of betraying their races. And it's really good. There is sex, there is violence, there is everything. It's crazy. It's really good though. Highly recommend, and I'm on volume 5 and I'm very excited to continue with it. And replacing that prompt, because we haven't replaced prompts enough times so ready today, we're going with this one. Okay, onto what may or may not be the last throw. Okay, throw for the 6th book. Is that right? Yeah, okay, I just was like, I've only got 5. Of course I've only got 5, I'm trying to get the 6th. Bit tired over here. Let's see, there's a couple colours, there's 3 colours at risk, and then a few where if I was like get a double, I'd be in trouble. So let's just see, we'll throw and we'll see what we get. I missed again, and I put a hole in another prompt, for God's sakes. Okay, the miss tally has been added to, let's try this again. Double dark blue, which does add a throw. Okay, let's see what the prompt is, and then I'll do another throw. Okay, and the prompt with a new hole in it is most recent purchase. Okay, I'm not turning back round just because I don't actually have this book yet, it's not arrived, but my most recent purchase is Fireheart Tiger by Aliette someone, and my phone is filming so I can't check. I'll put it up on the screen, the author's name. It's another Tor novella, and I'm really excited because it's sapphic, so very happy to add that. Let's replace the prompt and do this final throw. Okay, replacing the prompt for what I kind of hope at this point is the final time we're dropping them. Yeah, those are gone, okay? Okay, let's go with maybe, oh my gosh, this one. Okay, hopefully the final throw, I guess. There's only a couple which are like at risk, so hopefully I'll be all right. Let's see what we get. I missed again. It doesn't matter, but I missed again. I'm so glad we got the safe till 4 reward. That's definitely doing me a lot of good. Let's try this again. Pink. That is fine. Let's see what it is. Pink is mood read. Okay, so that's it. That's the final prompt, and I did get mood read, so I will not be choosing a book right now, but that works out really, really well, because I'm just going to show you the stack of the other books I feel like I need to get to in March. Obviously, I would never want all of these on my TBR because it's way too many, but it will probably be one of these, because these, I'm going to count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books, plus actually 2 others, so 11 books I also wanted to get onto my TBR. So, quite glad to have a mood read in there because I can put any of them on, which is good because there's a lot of these, like, for example, Watch Over Me. This is Spoops' Patreon book club pick for March and April, so I'd love to read it in March, but may not until April. And like, what else? Amari and the Night Brothers. This is JD Ray Reads and Gavin Hetherington's middle grade monthly pick, which I'd love to read in March whilst they're reading it, but may not get to. So, really nice to have that flexibility. So when I finish this honestly tiny stack, there are 2 other books, Dark and Hollow Star, which is quite chunky, and Fireheart Tiger, which is also small. So I do not have a big TBR. One of these was upside down, oops. So we've got a 300-page book, a 300-page book, a 100-page book, and a 200-page, 150-page graphic novel, and another 200-page book. I think I'm gonna be able to mood read this month, and I'm really quite looking forward to that. So, there we go, that's it, that's the TBR. It's really reasonable, I'm very happy about it. Yay, I also had a lot of fun playing today. With everything going on at the moment, I really needed this, and I'm really glad I filmed it. But that is it for the video, that's my TBR. There are many, many other books I hope to get to, so hopefully I will have a successful month this month, and we'll actually have a genuine win instead of my slightly fake win this month, which if anyone calls me out on, no. My game, my rules. My camera cut me off with like 20 seconds left. I don't know what I was saying, but reasonable TBR, very happy with it. Hopefully I can mood read, loads of books I want to read on top of it. So hopefully by this time next month, I'll have succeeded in my TBR and read lots more. But that is it for the video. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, how's your TBR looking, all of that. If you want to take part in any of the book clubs I have mentioned, or check out any other book clubs and read-alongs I host, links are in the description as always, as are all of my other social medias if you want to connect with me in any other way. Also, you can subscribe if you want to see more bookish content from me. But that is it for this video, so bye, and I'll see you in the next one.